I'm used to a lot of snow from where I'm from, so when they say a lot of snow here, it makes me chuckle. But anyways, so I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys think that home gyms are worth it? Like, would you rather build a home gym, or would you rather go out to a gym? I have had a treadmill in my house before. I've had like an elliptical, or not elliptical, I'm sorry, like a bicycle, like little weights, yoga mat, but never like a legit, home gym. And I've had hundreds of gym memberships, and I just never utilize a gym membership correctly, or to where I feel like it was worth all of the money I was spending. I would use it for a little while, and then especially if it was like a 12-month contract and you're locked in, it was just a waste. And that's happened to me since I was a teenager all the way up through my adulthood right now. So I'm kind of teetering with the idea of maybe creating a home gym on a budget. I don't mean anything like crazy, but Facebook Marketplace is like my absolute favorite thing in the world. Half of my home is decorated and furnished through Facebook Marketplace. And a lot of people sell things. Granted, they're still somewhat expensive, but nowhere near as expensive as they would be buying them, new. So, if you are somebody who is pro home gym, what type of equipment do you think is worth putting in a home gym? Sorry about my voice, I feel like I'm getting sicker. I feel like I'm 50-50 on a treadmill, because I personally like to walk outside more than I like to go on a treadmill. But again, it's 25 degrees today. I'm not going to be outside walking for, an hour or so. The other part of me is like, well, you can get a really good workout in with the incline, or good part of your workout with like cardio and whatnot with the incline. So like, maybe it is worth it. Then the other part of me is like, well, they're bulky, and even if you can fold it up, it still takes up space. So I'm iffy on the treadmill. Maybe a walking pad, but with the walking pad, I feel like you can't be as rough on it as you would be with a treadmill. Tell me if I'm wrong about that, but that's just, I guess, my thought process on it. Definitely want to do something weight related, strength related is important, because then my husband also can use it. So maybe like a Smith machine, but then you have to get all the weights, that go along with it and things like that. How do we feel about Bowflex machines? Because a lot of people on Facebook Marketplace are selling Bowflex machines, all different kinds. The one that I would specifically be looking at is the ones that have like the versatile weights, where like you can do all sorts of different weight exercises, and then of course like free weights. I am not opposed to doing the free weights, from Five Below, because I have some of those. I have my yoga mat. I have a medicine ball from Five Below. Let's see what else. They have kettlebells at Five Below too, so I feel like for starting out purposes, as far as like those little free weights go, I don't know what weight they go up to, unless I can find like a good deal on like interchangeable weights, like the ones that have, it's one unit but you can change the weight on it, or if I can find like a set of free weights for a good price, like I'm not opposed to that either. another thing that I used to have that I never used, this was when I was over 300 pounds, so I'm assuming that's why I never actually used it, was a trampoline. A personal size trampoline. I loved my trampoline as a kid. We had a big trampoline in our backyard, and I would spend hours and hours and hours on that trampoline, not realizing it was such a good form of cardio, and just like getting your blood flowing and your muscles moving. So many years ago, probably 2-3 years ago at this point, I went on Amazon and I bought myself a personal size one-person trampoline, because I was like, you know what, this is a really good form of exercise, and a lot of people were using them with YouTube videos and all of those other things, and I think I tried to use it once, never used it again, but now that I'm almost 100 pounds lighter, I'm wondering if that would be a good addition as well, or if I should scratch all of this and just sign up for a gym membership. I just feel like if I have my own equipment at home, one, there's less of an excuse. Also my parents have like one of those stationary bikes, like you sit down and you pedal, that they said I could have. I'm personally not a big bike person. It's not like, okay, I should bring that back. It's not like a Peloton bike. Like, it's not the kind that you like sit on. You're actually like looking like you're riding a bike. It's one for like older people where you sit down and it has the two handles on like the sides and you pedal with like the little tiny screen in front. I mean, regardless, a bike is a bike. I just personally, I almost would rather them sell it or give it to somebody who like needs that type of thing more than I do, because that's just not my favorite type of exercise. But anyway, if I have all these things at my home, it's an investment, and although even if I don't use it, it's still like in my home and in my possession, and I get to take it with me wherever I go, or sell it and get my money back. So like, it wouldn't be totally wasteful if I buy all these things and still don't use them, opposed to if I get another gym membership and I'm locked in for 12 months and I literally don't use it. Well, then there's no reselling it, there's no, you know, being able to use it again in the future, and kind of like get my money's worth back. It's just gone. And I think I've mentioned this before, that we don't have any gyms that are like super close to us. I mean, we do have one that's somewhat close and it's open like 24 hours and whatever, but they're like quite expensive for what they offer. It's nothing more than just like a normal gym. There's nothing like special, like, you know, or anything, and they're pretty expensive actually. And I would love to do Planet Fitness, honestly, because they have the massage chairs and the, like other little features, and they have no commitment. But the trick to that is the no commitment doesn't include all of those extra things, and you can only go to your specific like home hub, whereas when you get the 12-year commitment one, you can go anywhere, you can use the massage chairs and like all of those other things. So like, but obviously you don't go to the gym solely for those purposes. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure out which one is better, home gym or regular gym. And if home gym is the answer, and obviously this is different for case to case, person to person, because some people want to get out of their house and it's an excuse to get out of their house, and that's their like me time, and or don't have the space, or you know, whatever it is. luckily I'm fortunate enough to where I have the space in my house. I can put it in my garage or even upstairs in one of our guest rooms. But I don't know. I'm trying to decide which one is better. Let me know your thoughts. Home gym, going to the gym. And if home gym, what do I get in my home gym? Hope you guys have a